Alright, Sunday fun day. We got Oscar right here on deck. We're gonna make some curves. Some flat curves. We're about to show you guys right now what's up. Right now we're on the way, right here on Highway 99. Yeah. We still gotta work on Sundays, man. Alright, what's up guys? So we're gonna be making some curves like I said. But right now Oscar's choosing how high to make the curve, like let's say because this one's gonna be flat curves. They're gonna sit on a flat roof. All right guys, when you guys are finished, well, we're finished marking the sheet. It's a 26 gauge.
26?
20. It's a, oh no, I mean 20. It's a 20 gauge 4x10 sheet. This is a piece of it. Oscar marked it up already. Explain a little bit how you mark it.
All right. Let me cut it first, and then.
All right, so we're gonna cut it, and then he'll explain. But as you can see all the markings.
It looks like fucking smart, though. Just see right now.
All right, so here we have a piece already. This is how it's gonna be, and that's how it is before.
These are the side skirts.
So these are the side skirts. These are for a York big frame. So big frames are for 4 tons and up.
So
I think all the way to 5 ton only. They're 42.
Yeah, 42.
So 42 inches.
And when you're gonna make your lids in, bend them in. You're gonna bend a 1/2 inch. And on this marking, the other one, it's gonna be at 1 inch. When you bend it in. And then quick tip, when you're gonna make that marking, just grab one of these. If you want it to be 1/2 inch and 1 inch, you add those, and it's a 1 inch and a half. So you go ahead and line it up to this line here. Line it up and just mark it.
What does that mark for? What is that mark for?
Okay, that mark is for where the rails are gonna be at. You'll see later. I'll explain later. This mark when I'm bending it.
Okay, so that's the before and this is the after.
These are custom curves for our flat roof. So the reason the flashing is a little bit small is because
the flashing. This is a 4 inch. Usually we make them 6.
6 or 2/8.
Yeah, 6 or 2/8. But since a customer he asked for 4 inch, we're gonna make them 4 inch.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe because he don't want to roof into them.
The roof is probably gonna go over it.
Yeah, he's gonna roof it in.
You know,
so.
All right.
I don't understand what's a flat roof though. Because usually on roofs you gotta have a pitch for the water to drain. So I don't know why it's flat. So I don't know.
Roofs,
yeah.
We'll see.
All right, so we got it's gonna be 2 curves. So we have this ready. We also gotta cut them like the other one.
These are the side curves, the side, and then the front and the back. I'll make them right now.
Yeah. Okay, so we're done. Oscar's done cutting all the pieces. These are the sides to the curve. So now he's gonna go ahead and bend them.
Okay, on your brake, you usually have this little part here, little gap, usually a 1/2 inch all the time. So you just go ahead and.
So that's already marked like 1/2 inch.
Yeah.
So when you mark it, just try to line it up with the last one, and then when you bend it, this is gonna sit on this. So that's gonna give you the half inch. Oh, this. See that?
Go to 90. You guys can have a level or whatever here. You guys don't.
Yeah, so you won't go surpass the 90 degree. Oh, hold on.
Oh, sure.
I'll put them on the way.
And usually, try to go a little bit less than 90. Reason why is because when you open this.
Yeah, on these brakes, try not to go like that much, because when you pop it up, it's gonna.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Check this out.
See how it goes up to 90?
This little tip. And then right here on the inch, you go ahead this little part right here, line it up here where the thing sits on, and on this side too. So you go ahead.
Hold on. Oh, there you go.
A 90 here too. See what?
There you go. See how it pops up? So that's where your units sit. The unit's gonna sit right here on this.
Yeah. So it's like this. You're gonna flip it over. Plug it in. Go here on this edge. Same as well the other side. Close it. And a 90 here. And it's flat. If it was a peach, you will have to have a peach finder, and that will give you the peach.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and do it. 90.
There you go. So that's one piece right there.
This is where that part we marked earlier. 45 degree. The other part will line up here, and I'll give you that nice.
Yeah.
45.
So we'll get the other ones bended, and then we'll get the front and the backs put together, so you guys can see how it looks. Okay. All right. So these are all the pieces bended. Not all of them. These are just the sides of the. Yeah, this is the sides. Yeah, this is the sides.
This is where the unit's gonna sit.
Yeah. So we still gotta make this side and the other side. Okay, so here's the curve somewhat ready. As you can see, the bend he was talking about. So they could get together and just put a screw. And see the 45, how they attach together. So he's gonna start welding them together.
Just show the other piece. This is the other piece. The 1 inch.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's gonna go underneath, and then pretty much just weld it all. Let's see right now.
Yeah, to make it
Here's the
waterproof.
corners where they meet.
Yeah.
They're nice and little smooth. We're pretty much gonna weld it here, the corners, and then after that we're gonna
Square it out.
square it out. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta square it out so it won't be all uneven. So when the unit sits, it could be nice and straight. So right now we're just tack welding it so it could stay in place. After that, like I tell you, he'll square it out. So we'll show you that process. Okay, now he's squaring it off.
Okay, on the other side, I got 61. I have right here. I have 63, and I have. So you know how to hit it in. 61. About 62 and 3/4. That's 62 here, so. 62. One more time. Go ahead and clamp it here so it won't move. Right here. And you're good.
Yes, Oscar forgot to put screws. So it's just 5/16 3/4 screws. Those were my first drills that I started with back in like 2010.
See how when it tucks in, you get a smooth and flush. That is nice edges and shit. Ooh.
I don't think you grabbed it right.
No, it's because
So yeah.
the weak.
We're also working on the rails. They're I think 45 inch and 18. Got the plenums right over here. To the curbs, the rails that go right here for your supply and your plenum. I mean for your supply and return.
Don't you guys in the local distributor buy one of these? Very useful for marking. One inch. It's a 4 inch, and then you add an inch on each side. So it's gonna be a 2 inch in the middle, and then you just fold these 90 down, and then you just cut these up. So.
This is some nice nips. They cut very nice, klein tools, but they're expensive as fuck. Okay, this is somewhat the finished product. There's your supply plenum that's gonna go on that side. Oh no, the supply plenum's going on that side, no?
Yeah, I'll watch on this side.
I mean, it's the same shit.
There's a return.
There it is. When you set a curve, you gotta have supports here on the bottom here, in the middle, and over here. And I always make sure that your house, the framing, it's gonna handle the weight of the unit. If not, you don't want nothing collapsing, you know, because you're adding up to 800 pounds on top of the house, and you gotta make sure on that section, like let's say from there to over here, that's gonna be strong enough to hold your system. And another thing, if you're doing it with inspection, they're gonna ask for that too, for all the framing, making sure that's gonna withstand the weight of the unit. Oh yeah.
Nice clean weld.
Yeah. Another thing, another thing, for your screws that you're gonna put here, your bolts, they gotta be with the wood, with the what's it called?
2x4.
With 2x4s, 2x6, you gotta screw them onto there so you won't have your curve moving at all. Well, it's a flat roof, so it's not gonna go anywhere like the other curves.
Probably a commercial building.
Yeah. All right.
Zoom in.
Cool.